Oh, thrift it, bring it back to life. Courtesy we'll find into a thrift store high. From the racks to the reels, we're along for the ride.
Hey all, thanks for joining me today. We're gonna hop into the, that's my daughter Lyric. We're gonna hop into the Goodwill here in the Dalles. We were here for a doctor appointment, so we're gonna do a little bit of shopping and we're gonna see what we can find for 2026 spring decor. I'm thinking a lot of dark woods, woven, like statement pieces, bronze items, pastel colors, and we'll just kind of see what we can find. And then later in the video too, I'm going to be showing you how I put together some Pinterest inspired spring decor tabletop scenes out of items that I found at the bins while I was actually at the bins. Yes.
I also got these.
Yeah, and you got some little toys. So, all right, well, welcome. Thank you. If you're new here, welcome. Ditto. My name is Jessie. Welcome to my channel.
Why are you making a video?
Because that's just what I do. And we have a lot of fun while we do it. We have a great time. So come on, let's go. Let's go.
Come on, honey.
Okay, I can be the kid today? Like I usually do, I turned left and went directly to the books. I was specifically looking for some very beautiful pastel-y colors underneath the dust cover. So at first I was looking mostly for the color, and then I was focusing on the title and the name of the book. I think obviously having a good color combination like the green, blue, and yellow that you can see there is very wonderful on a shelf or a tabletop or anything like that. But then when you add a intriguing, something that means something to you title, I think that just changes everything as well. I did get off the pastel colors just a little bit and did some rainbow. I am a sucker for anything rainbow, but I thought all of these titles and these colors were so beautiful. And even if you turn them around and you just had the raw pages, I thought that was absolutely gorgeous. Really cool kind of paper, almost like a vase shape. I'm not sure what it would have been for, but it was really cool and would have been a great statement piece. I also really liked this pottery platter. I like the brown around the outside, but the blue swirl in the center wasn't quite me. Then I went to the blankets. I really wanted to find a good spring, soft, large blanket for our couch. Unfortunately, there wasn't a ton of options on this date. I loved this one with the bows, minus the Diet Coke, but could you imagine how cute that would have been with just the bows? This one was very fall-like, but a little bit more small and more fleece, which isn't my style. I loved the color of this kind of mustard yellow one, but it was also kind of just a fleece. It wouldn't have breathed very well, not very comfortable, so I did have to leave that one behind. I absolutely loved this magazine holder. I honestly wish I would have gotten it. What kept me from getting it was that it was more of a red gold orange tone, and I knew that because of all the intricate details, I would not get it sanded down and stained. But that with some books or even magazines or blankets in your living room would be really cool. I went to the clocks and there was actually a lot of options in the clock section. There was that gold, more of a shelf clock. This is a barometer that will tell you if a storm's coming or just, it's actually really interesting. We have one that my dad gave me for Christmas. That would be really cool on in your kitchen. This was a very more modern, you know, office clock, I guess I would say, with the chrome, like more of the dark chrome and then the dark wood. That was pretty cool. And then, of course, the kind of clocks that we all love. I thought this would look really cool on open shelving. And you could even sand it down and change the color of the wood, but that one was really cool. I like that. We moved into the wall art section and there were some real winners this time. There was that one actually didn't have a frame on it, but it would have been really nice if you just took the matting and added it to your own frame. I loved the color of this green around, and you can even mute the gold by just using a little rub and buff. There were just some real lovely ones. This was a cross stitch, Some Leaders Are Born Women. Loving the coloring on that one. I did pick up this one regarding mothers. I have it actually hanging behind me in the office. I really, really fell in love with it when I saw it. I have a little bit of remorse of not picking this one up. I mean, I just look at it. There's no words. So beautiful, so colorful. The frame is gorgeous. It's huge. It was only $7.99. I do really wish I would have picked it up, but I am really excited for whoever did come across that and decided to take it home. There were just some really great matted wall art picture frames. I hadn't seen a lot of really good mats before. This one was definitely different and a little, it's not just a wood frame, so it would make a really cool statement piece a on a wall, or even if you just switched it out for spring decor, you already have a frame on your mantle and you switch that one out to be more spring forward. Same with this pink one. I thought this was a match to the one with the bird feeders. They may have came from the same home. They probably did, but I put them side by side and they weren't from the same artist. But look at that detail painted at the end of that on the corner of that matting. Oh, just a little bit of remorse for leaving this one behind too. It was $13.99, but I would loved it. It was beautiful. From the wall decor, we moved into more of the kitchen knickknack section. This pot, oh my gosh, so cute. Even just for decor, holding candy, whatever you want to use it for. And this baking dish, I'm not sure if it was allowed to go in the oven, but the color of it really caught my eye. And you cannot go wrong with a wood bowl. My dad actually makes wood bowls, and I have a few of them and love them. The color of this picture, which really caught my eye for spring. Always seeing the Ray done. I was very hopeful that this was a cutting board that I could use for some decor, but it was actually a cheese cutter, which is cool. Don't get me wrong, very cool. Not what I was looking for. This is like creamer or sugar dish. I'm not sure exactly what you would use it for. I just thought it kind of matched the books that I chose really well. So that was really beautiful and could be used to hold candy, or you could actually use it for what it's meant to be used for. You could put a plant in there. Honestly, anything you could do with those. I've been seeing these a lot lately. I actually have one that goes on the top of a mason jar that I use, so I don't need it, but I love the look of those. This cabbage leaf plate with it was glued on like a sauce or dipping holder was very cool. A little vase. I thought the color was lovely. And look at that candle. Oh, it's pretty fun. There was two of them.
No.
Oh.
I was just buy this glass. Guess we can buy this.
What are you gonna drink out of that?
No.
Milk. Oh, okay. That's a good thing to drink out of that.
I love the look of this blue transferware pot with lid. I thought this would make a really good cookie jar or just to hold those random knickknacks in your kitchen that just need a space to go. These cups, oh my gosh, love them. Perfect color for spring. There was a set of 4.
You want to go to that store?
Yeah, it's really. Wait. What's in this store again?
Target has all the things. Target does all the things.
I love Target too, baby girl. Believe me. We made it over to the mug section. There were definitely some good options this time around. Lyric really loved the Target mug. I love the bear with the bows. I actually kind of wish I would have gotten that one. That's really cute. This was a really cool handmade pottery, I believe. Really cool looking. That was interesting. High roller. Anybody know what that means? I love the look of the mug, but not sure about the high roller comment. A set of matching mugs, even if you just switch them out with the seasons, I think is really, really a good way to decorate with items that you use every day. Like these floral set. I think there's a set of 5. I think it was missing the 6th one. The color of that Starbucks one is just, I mean, gorgeous, but more fall. Especially if you have open shelving or you have glass front cabinets, that's a nice way to decorate without over cluttering. I did buy a mug, guys. I bought a Christmas mug, but if you know me at all, you know buying out of season is my way to go. And then look at that. Oh my gosh, that like tricycle. And then this darker wood shelf with the scalloped edge. Love. And this blue pot holder. Oh, just so cool. I thought this was really interesting, made out of wood. I mean, it could hold bananas, it could hold, I don't know, I could see mostly fruit on there. And then, of course, a couple of faux plants. We were at the end of our day. Lyric was so patient with me. And as I finished up, these were the items that I accumulated that I really felt represented 2026 spring home decor. Thank you for coming along with me, and I really hope that you can see that decorating your home for the seasons does not have to cost a lot of money or even really take a lot of time. Honestly, gathering a few things from around your home and displaying them is even a better way to go. Stay thrifty, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.